Kלים Perek Chav Gimel Mishnah Daled. We move on to other dinim of Mishka v'Moshev. First din is quite a simple din. Hamita v'hakar v'hakeses shel meis hareilu timein midros. The bed and the cushion and the quilt made for a dead body are mekabel tumas medris. Of course, a dead body is not matami b'medris. However, these beds, these quilts, and these blankets, whatever, sometimes people sit on it. In those days when there was a mess, the women used to come and cry and give a spade and they would sit on that bed with a mace. And therefore, it's roi lemishka v'moshev, not because of the mace, because of the women who come to give a hesped. The second din in the Mishnah is very interesting. The Mishnah lists three specific types of medras, of chairs. Kisei shel kala. We've had this before. We had this before in Perek Chav Beis Mishnah Daled, the special bridal chair. Mashber shel chaya, the birthing bed of a woman having a child, a woman in labour. The kisei shel koves, the chair of the launderer, shu koirem olovas kelim, where he uses this chair to fold. It's probably a big chair where he, specifically for his purpose, where he folds the wash. Omer Rabbi Yossi, ein b'hem mishum moshev. Rabbi Yossi is obviously a shittu yichidah, as Bartanura tells us. The Mishnah said quite clearly before that a kisei shel kala is like a regular chair and is mekabel tumas medris. Rabbi Yossi says these three kelim, there's no din of moshev. And the Mefarshim struggle to understand what Rabbi Yossi's view is. Some say that Rabbi Yossi says that any mishka v'moshev which is specific for a specific person, it's not for general use, like the chair of a kala or that of a birthing mother or a launderer, because it's specific to one individual, not necessarily one individual, but one type of person, it is now not royal in Mishka v'Moshev. There are many kashas on this, and the Mefarshim, some Mefarshim explain this Mishnah by saying, as far Rabbi Yossi is only arguing, he agrees that if the kala or the chaya, the woman having the baby themselves, they can be metame, the bed or the chair, with tumas medris. We're talking about somebody else sits on it who's not the kala and not the chaya and not the kovis. Again, this is many views in this Mishnah, but the simple one is to say that Rabbi Yossi simply disagrees. He simply holds that any chair which is meyuchad to a specific type of person, there's no din of mishkav or moshev. And then we'll carry on with Mishnah Mitzvah Hashem.